can start things off, but with how long range the LGD are able to play, you need something that can provide a front line. The Wukong, good matchup in towards the Jace, their mana pool, if you're spamming these tools constantly. So the fact that now you've actually traded pretty effectively, you fleet footwork on Mark.
And Sword Art has no black shield here, steps on a trap, and Sword Art flashing away, no bueno. Kramer with first blood, nice. The favorite of Sword Art though, and we are early into the laning phase. Pause though, because Peanut's walking towards SOFM. Chilling Smite there. Doesn't safeguard yet, but he's behind enemy lines, and he was invading. Lungshing takes a kill. Still Lux with Guardian nearby. Sword Art, as you mentioned, very nicely. Low on the mana pool once again. Pops a potion as Wanfeng walks forward. Net lands, and Wanfeng takes a healthy trade as the binding connects as well, but Mark in a bit of trouble. The flash forward and Kramer getting low. Wanfeng may have just done it though with Kramer. One hit away, the chilling smite. Not in time as Peanut was able to trade.
This Peanut comes in. Decent job to change it around, but in this top side,
he's diving this into hammer form. Cyclone though disrupts even under turret. Won't matter.
Looking good. Not able to do so, gets caught out, and gives that kill to Lungshing.
And this is the problem with naming yourself Bin, because when you don't play well, people are going to call you something else. And set?
Yes.
Net. As, okay, Bin, now going to go the full on as SOFM has come on here with a safeguard. Sonic Wave connects, and Lungshing's just said, shutdown also goes to Bin. So now that Hex Flash over the wall though, and here comes Peanut once again onto Angel. Face breaker and the Haymaker shield lined up perfectly. Flash for Xie to get the time wind up. Light versus Dark in that bottom lane, Dagda.
Yeah.
Where's the storyline? I was expecting you to help me out. As SOFM, that black shield is going to be chilling, smited away. Face breaker, two-man kick is great. His light binding doesn't need to connect this time. She's in the bottom lane, means no cleanse for Kramer. PB coming in, it's Angel, but in the back line. Meanwhile, this is Lungshing onto SOFM. Runs straight at this jungler. SOFM gets the kick though. Means two with the final spark. And SOFM living for so long until Peanut dunks him into the dirt. Bin just uses Cyclone, so that's no threat, while the rest are targeting Wanfeng, and Xie will grab the kill credit for his double of the fight for Sword Art, giving the triple. GG go next, Xie's bet. When you have a comp that, you know, aggressive, we talked about one items, we also talked about how LGD want to get rolling, and they did. Everything's in their court. Here in game one, they have been outclassed, they have been outmatched, they have been outgolded, which is proppering.
But actually, I'm going to hang on to this point.
All right, Peanut into SOFM, wants to safeguard away, but denied with the ulti. Peanut is having a beauty of a game as this Magi's now picked up on Xie, gets 4 more stacks. Sword Art could be next, and Chanuk's arrow dodged away. He's playing with his food, and Sword Art tastes like a bird with wings as he flies back to the fountain. 2 kills quickly done, and LGD soaring ahead once more.
This is classic LGD. Play around top side of the map early.
Here in this game so far. And out he goes. That was a lot used. 2 ultis down, and Herald given over to LGD. Another turret.
Rift Herald down mid. Great pressure here. Back off towards Dragon. Like, this is perfect timing for LGD, and it's just a double whammy.
Oh my god, get this Echo off of me! Parallel convergence, the kick not available, he just used it. He can jump back in onto SOFM. The phase dive, unleash power. They finally kill him, but they're losing a lot. Stacks were lost in the mid lane. Gets another charge. I will say, Dagda, with the way things are going, it would have been worth. SOFM makes it not so, though. And Bin's going to make it so again. We're kind of flip-flopping a bit.
This is okay for Sunny. I mean, second Dragon going over towards LGD, not the end of the world. You did just pick up a tower for that tower that was lost in mid. So, honestly, I kind of count that as a win for Sunny with how far behind they are.
Yeah. Again, if a team's so far behind and they're trading, that's great.
Xie nerdy able to one-shot people. The ability of them to hold on to this area is not good.
Bin's going to set this up with a face breaker as well. Gets it with the clone. The final spark. The Haymaker shield SOFM low as Xie lands a time winder but has another target in mind. Bin with the double cyclone. Now that that's not available, this phase dive will set it up with the trap. And Kramer picks up the kill. And momentum
composition that scales super well into the late game, especially with this Caitlyn. The gold has all been funneled onto the key carry. 7, 1, and 2 for this Echo with that damage that can come in on their side.
Yeah, Sword Art is the one who keeps meeting with Xie. Bin was pushing out the turret while LGD had no commitment to match him.
I remember when I joined the LPL, you said SOFM will clear Raptors while his team is losing.
Yes!
SOFM is clearing Raptors.
The base
team is losing the base.
We need our playmaker. Dark Binding connects. That's one play with Scatter the Weak that can lay it down, but the Haymaker shield makes it pretty hard as SOFM now finally joins in. Good cleanse away from Kramer after taking that set scatter of the week as Chenicus arrow blocked by the bro Peanut. Now he wants to use his shield as the final spike onto Sorta. He hasn't burnt it just yet as the unleashed power has wasted another scatter of the week, but Shie's joined in. Bin for the flank, gets light binded by Mark. The Sonic Wave from SOFM, he's already used his kick, comes in, but Kramer flashes. Bin as well gets shielded. Mark can't save him in time. This has turned pretty bloody, but LGD don't care. They won.
We don't actually get to see it because we got another fight.
Yeah, we do. Peanut's coming in for a flank. That's a teleport out of Shie, and SOFM's going to regret this decision. Down he goes. 18-5, 19-5. Can I get a 20?
And because he's gone with the Essence Reaver build, he still needs a bit more time to try and ramp up. Whereas if he'd gone for the Blade of the Rune King...
And the rest of the cavalry, Mark and Peanut grouping up. A Dark Binding to deny, but Peanut is pretty fast. The Penguin goes in the air, while Shie 1v2s. He's going to join by Peanut as SOFM flashes away just in the nick of time and dodges away from the Piltover Peacemaker. LGD group is 5, and now it's time for the bottom lane to get the same treatment.
Top lane is under siege as well with those creeps pushing in, so LGD have got all the plays in the world to make right now.
Peanut Hex flashes over the wall. The Baron minions doing quite enough. And another inhibitor will drop at this point for LGD with the confidence. Just try and find that pick and end the game. As Enchantress Arrow misses, hits a nice goal though. As SOFM can't get the Sonic Wave. Bin around the side, wants to flank with Cyclone up and available, but he has no flash. As that's a headshot from Kramer. Peanut runs forward into Juan Fong. And Angel skirting with danger, and yes, he's just dead! Of course he is. Ultimate, not in time. Shie gets CC'd before he can Chrono Break as Bin comes on in. Kramer now CC'd up as well, and they do kill him. But the set showstopper in the end might have done enough work as Mark gets caught out. Now we'll keep an eye out for it.
This is the... It feels like it's... Ooh, hang on.
All right, Chenicus the arrow and Lungxing's dead. Now, RLG is in the bottom side without mana. There's a TP in. Mark flashes over the wall. Kramer's there too. Light Binding went to the left, thinking that SOFM would step forward. And all right, LGD still want to end. They don't want the Baron onto Sword Art in the back line. Chrono Break immediately. Chenicus the arrow was actually just...
Ooh.
All right.
So what we've learned is that everyone else is playing League of
What
Legends.
is this?
Oh, hang on.
Bin now caught out. This match, it's game 1. This is ridiculous League of Legends.
Oh, Mark is just playing the cha-cha slide. It's like flash forward this time. Ha! Punch to the left.
To the right, yeah. Bin's back in. 2 steps this time. There it is. Second one comes in. Scatter the week. Meanwhile, Shie does that thing again, and Bin's now dead. This time, it is a 2-for-1. And maybe LGD could end this game finally, as SOFM don't walk into that bubble. And LGD want to break down another inhibitor. As SOFM, all right, I don't think he wins this 1v1, but maybe he does. It is Elise in, the execute comes through. I was wrong, never listen to me again, as Peanut ulties meanwhile. Juan Fong is dead. Unleashed power doesn't kill Lungxing, but Mark might die thanks to SOFM and Angel. Good light binding, but Peanut's rejoining in the play. Sonic Wave incoming, waiting for the face breaker, but it is Angel who gets the kill on Mark in the end, and this goes on.
Towers will fall in the base though. I imagine these super creeps, just a couple more autos, will just about get it down. So, I mean, they do lose an Nexus tower. The waves are still going to be crashing in. Barons in 10 seconds. Like, this will still be going the way of LGD, unless SOFM gets the kill.
Yeah, but he didn't know Lungxing was here. Goes in again. Haymaker taken. SOFM could be inting, but safeguards away. Biggest debate, actually.
Now, it's been 2 dragons apiece. Now, look, it has been a little bit messy. LGD are in the risk of potentially throwing this.
And they got Kramer, Unleashed Power. SOFM legit carrying now, as Haymaker doesn't do enough. Suning got a massive pick, and Baron's up. Kramer's not up for 40 seconds.
SOFM does need to heal, though. Good news is, ocean maps, so should be able to find a couple of these honey fruits around the place.
That was sick. Dark Binding also connects. Onto Shie, the Fed Echo gets engaged on. Chrono breaks into the middle of Suning. Gets a bit of damage, but no safety anymore. And I think LGD are now going to lose this game.
Oh, God, all right. Well, Suning will get the Baron. Peanut will get the Dragon eventually, so it means that at least LGD will be on Soul Point. So can look to try and secure the have cheese stuffed crust pizza.
I'm gonna say durian pizza though.
Oh no.
Oh, that's horrible.
When you I've ordered what I thought was cheese crust. It was actually durian stuff.
Oh yeah, you get mistaken as Shie mistaken to go in on Bin. He's got cavalry coming as Absorb with the enchanted comes to arrow. Bin is tanking up. He gets pulled into the rest of the team. Here comes Caitlyn. And LGD might say, hey, maybe we win this game now. Flash with the light binding. Sword Art and SOFM gets slowed down as Angel's front lining because he's got a big scatter of the week. The shock blast doesn't connect, but here comes Daddy Peanut. The net ready to go. And to catch SOFM, he walks into two, Chilling Smite down. Shie's there, gets the kick. Sonic Wave once again. Shie walks away with Chrono Break in hand. This Lee Sin has scaled optimally. Phase dive into the middle. Chrono Breaks out. Peanut's like, my bro, where is he? As SOFM doesn't die from Shie anymore. And we're continuing forward as Kramer flashes forward. It's a 90 caliber net kind of day, and Angel is the one to feel it with Sword Art getting the kill, helping Angel hit him down.
There's a lot of waves crashing onto the LGD base right now, though, so Suning looking to try and keep them here as those waves die.
They really don't do too much damage, though, LGD. Good scatter of the week here on the Peanut. Janicus Arrow follows up onto the jungler. Haymaker's there. Shie gets in the backline, then Chrono breaks out, and Peanut is at half health. Suning may have just found themselves a cheeky dragon. But now make a move, or just leave it. Baron's going to be given.
I don't even think that final spark hit.
Indeed, a free Baron, huh? Peanut. Oh, he's caught out. And he's by himself. Dark Binding. His Haymaker Shield's not going to do a thing. Use the Showstopper. Dies midway.
Chugging its way through topside. Won't do any damage, though. The idea here, though, is if Suning just leave it there, we'll create a slow push eventually. But Suning do crack the base, and Arrow goes down.
As this could just actually be the game. Shie's dead. Shie dead all of a sudden. Didn't get the Chrono Break. 60 seconds without the mid laner. But Sword Art gets pretty damn low. Scatter of the Week great from Angel. Unleash Power. Kramer's dead. And LGD, it looked great until it didn't. Suning, it looked bad until it didn't. And we get a healthy medium with a Game 1 win. And third place match, we promise to entertain you for as long as this goes. Holy crap. Okay. Never mind. Chashiao just gave him a nudge on the shoulder. Said, go get him, champ. And now we got a Kane.
Sword Art, where you can try and burst him down. One Sword Art doesn't have that
Ominous burn. So that's key ultimate for Peanut having to use his own as Enchanted across the arrow with the Comet Ash. Forces the cleanse out from Honfong. Meanwhile, Death Sentence onto Shie. Bring in the Dark Passage with the Flay. And now with the taunt, the ultimate through from center helps out. And Shie gets taken down by the Kane for first blood. SOFM stacking the orbs here. And now wants his second kill of the game, but it's given over to Bin. And Suning with... Man, he was itchy on that D button. Sorry, F, as here comes Angel with Scatter of the Week and Lungshing again. No Nahbar. SOFM loving this because the Umbral Trespass, the auto attacks. Lungshing is dead and...
You know what? I had a bit of an early start in the last game, or not so good early start in the last game. I want to step it up.
Making the proper response across the map while Rift Herald going down, getting the charge, getting first turret blood. And Suning now ahead so far as the ultimate from Mark brings him in. The Ignite put down, pulls him back with a face breaker, and Mark gets the kill. But surely he's pretty close to an upgrade, even at 13 minutes. Sending out death sentences. Doesn't care that Peanut's here, gets flayed on in. Scatter the Week, flashing forward, Unleash Power. Peanut.
It's very difficult to deal with them, just like something like an Akali or any along these lines would be.
I mean, he just becomes the most potent bruiser in the game at this point as Sword Art sending out hooks with Dragon starting up. LGD already have two in their back pockets. Enchanted across the arrow. Swing and a miss. Peanut at half health, and Suning have control of this river utterly. Still waiting to see that wombo from LGD as Angel's the one walking forward. The flash in from Mark sets up for the face breaker. Dragon is secured though, while now comes the engage. Mark, someone is inside of him at the moment with SOFM heading on up. The ult from center. Mark manages to get away, but SOFM is literally reaping slash everywhere. Peanut is not safe. Here comes another reap slash, and this is really not good. Peanut, Penguins up again.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and LGD are still being chased.
All right, well, Lungshing with no Mega Nahbar. That death sentence feels like it should have hit a minion, but it was perfectly done. And Suning this time around are the ones who should win the second game.
Dragon for Suning, towers for Suning, the fight for Suning as well. SOFM is going over towards Suning. Angel has had full control of this mid lane. Shie looking pointing on the Scalio as well.
So it turns out quote number 2 from Wolverine has the F word in it. So
I've gone for the Rock WWE quotes, and it's just full of curses as well. I'm like, oh, well, this isn't going to work.
Shie, speaking of, is on the wrong side of the map right now. That W connects in with the Justice Punch, and SOFM's on the chase too. Lungxing about to go into Meganara as Mark sends up with a showstopper, wants a face breaker. Only under one though, while meanwhile Shie's dead. And Suning are devouring LGD. He's getting cleansed away this time by the Mikhails as Death Sentence very close. Walking forward is SOFM. Mark with a great engage. Face breaker used, but inside with the Umbral Trespass, excuse me. Angel's going to die. Now LGD have a numbers advantage. Flash shielded Duran. Doesn't connect. Good binding.
CC. Really well played.
Death Sentence in the nick of time. Remember, SOFM is large, so quickly down goes Shie. Ultimate Dawning Shadow from Juan Fong. SOFM still frontlining a bit here with the Black Cleaver. He can absorb quite a lot. And we're doing this once again. Good knock-up. SOFM runs in. Dark Passage taken. This is definitely solo queue. Is walking forward. The flash is there. SOFM doesn't want to engage, and he's just dead. And now...
back away again. Come together again and back away. It's just... like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
These
but
team fights. Look up at Kaylee Dance.
Okay, right.
But either way.
Teleport used and chat across the arrows back.
Oh, God, Kramer.
Through. To be fair, though, that time it was a little bit of a better swing and a miss. Scout of the week used, teleport used as well as Shie goes in. Meanwhile, Juan Fong and, you know, Lungxi gets the kill. But honestly, take it away, Dagda. I'm going to put my headset down for a second. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Look, Dragon goes the way of...
free Baron this time. Box goes up. Suning might want to finish this game the way they started. As our fantastic community is going to see a bit of a fight here, Dagda. And Baron is secured. Peanut can't get it in time. Dark Passage out. Bin waiting for the slice and dice. And LGD just not going to touch him. Lungxing's going on the back end. Bin's been in there a while. Suning actually want to fight instead. SOFM gets a two-man knock-up onto Mark. He ults instead of getting face broken. And now, literally spins. And Shie comes on in. Knock-up at the ready again. Hits Mark and SOFM takes him down. LGD now at a numbers disadvantage. SOFM doesn't stop chasing. This is the potency of Kane, who just keeps using the slice and dice of his own. Justice Punch away. SOFM running out of mana. He's going to find Peanut. Smoke screen doesn't connect, but in comes SOFM. Heal burn. Rest of Tuning coming through. Jack Crystal Arrow.
It is! It is!
The
the potential teams that we are sending to Worlds.
Yeah. Hey, this team beat B5. As Sword Art lands a good death sentence. In he goes, right into the middle. Box is laid down. Kramer, though, has a pretty good position as the ult from Juan Fong will lay it down. And now that Dawning Shadow's out of the way, SOFM's like, hey, I'm going to get Dragon over the wall. Shie flashes. He won't get it himself. And the re-engage might be here. Shielded Duran used, but Shie has somebody right into the middle. SOFM with a three-man knock-up. Remember, this is Red Kane. You're not going to kill him just like that. Ulti into the wall from Na, but SOFM lives. Now forward, forces Kramer's flash. Juan Fong, I believe he's going to be the one to flash next. Dagger is Kramer in front of Wolves. Here we go. The center Q's doesn't even need the flashes. Mark, you're up next, buddy. Face breaker dodged. This is a set support. And the blade spin. So she is dead next. And you know what? This might just be game. No, actually, no, it's not.
Peanut's being chased, but down by Bin. There we go. Ace going over the way of Suning. And honestly,
SOFM is waiting for a kill and breaking open the mid inhib. And this is a 9k goal. Peanut die. Nice. And back to life. Bin getting hurt. Lungxing not mega. Are we ready though? Because Mark's probably just dead. And Suning.
Series SOFM has been the one that's putting Suning forward, carrying them in these series, and managing to pick up the Kane here. 7-2-4. This Rast is destroying LGD, especially with how separated LGD have been. Skirmishes favor this Kane so well.
SOFM's in though this time, and Umbral Trespass is going to start the play off. Peanut dodges away from the knock-up, and Shie, now that he's in, might have just committed himself to death. And SOFM, every single time he lands.
Yeah, they're going to be able to push through here. LGD are down, overcommitments towards Peanut, who was way out of position, and Suning will take down the next.
Yes, they do. A 2-0 in what can only be described
as
a
the best
series
of League of Legends.
the best, worst series we've seen in 2020 across the entire world. Golden is sought up, and the Nexus will finally rock.
Eventually, in time, with due course, it will eventually, at a period of time, go down.
They got SOFM, that's what matters.
On the upside, Suning, strong top lane duelist that they'll be looking to power through, and then have the rest of the team strike off of the mid game and try and build through the SFM to happen very rapidly once we hit that level 6.
So Peanuts coming in, Death Sentence lands, the Swell Seed's there as well. Bit of a watch out, eat moment coming through as well with the play. Down she goes, and Peanut now at level 3. The damage there with Vayne, who got first blood as Juan Fong goes forward.
Peanut in the very near future to try and break that.
SOFM though behind enemy lines onto Xie, who is going to get taunted up for the full range. Flag and drag, the flash in, Angel picks up the kill. Needed. You know, Doomby would have picked it up in spring.
Yeah.
So maybe at least in the first time in this splitters. Good engage here from Longxing, but the Counter-Strike hasn't been dodged. But now with the Hextech Ultimatum, I'll pause because that's right. We get the Empowered Auto, and Bin still wants to take this on as Conqueror procs. Grass not there, flashes away, Bin matches. Baby, it's Big Jackson.
Starting to move alongside SOFM.
Yeah, with those Predator boots enabled. He actually used it a little bit before.
Oh,
Smite
Peanut
goes down, Peanut picks it up. Here comes the Destiny, though. And Destiny's calling out your name. Something about a quote from League of Legends as Angel takes a gold card. Meanwhile, SOFM is just dead, and it goes
set
to
up for the engage on Angel, but because they all backed away, it meant that they got outnumbered by LGD, who collapsed faster and managed to get the kills.
That's when the night starts. And Kramer's the only one hitting it for now, while meanwhile we're going to top side, and Bin's going to 1v2. Longxing gets that adaptive defenses again, but Kramer now moving in with the lilting lullaby. Tilts Bin just a little.
And it's not like that's really going to have that much of an impact. No dragons for 2.5 minutes. Rift Child already
good block
taken.
here. Xie does exactly what he needs to. Eep! And Angel walking out for now. SOFM comes in though with the sand castle. And wet sand doesn't help anyone. Xie has a gold card in hand, but he's ignited down, and SOFM presses Q and slices through it with this paddle pop umbrella. Peanut sends out the emote. And Suning now with a Rift Herald in hand might be looking to push for some plates or at least add some pressure.
Mark gets the hook.
Death Sentence again. Marky. And Dagda, it's times like pretty good. As Ultimate use, here's the Destiny as well. Longxing's getting dove. Hextech Ultimatum not available. His flash is though, he runs out, but Cataclysm only saves him for so long. Here's the Shield of Durand and the death of Longxing.
LGD will try and make a counterplay towards that objective.
Giving Vayne the goal though, it feels pretty good. Zenith Blade again, Shield of Durand runs in. Golden in the nick of time with the Predator Galio on top, but Justice Punch and a bit of extra damage. Xie taking a while to die. The Galio doesn't do as much as you'd think, but here comes Peanut to save the day. And Mark with the Dark Passage. Death Sentence at the ready. Angel Justice punches away. Xie ready for a gold card.
LGD pick up the Dragon as a result, and even though we're kind of looking like, okay, slower pace game, even...
Doesn't matter what role you play in the end. With Longxing, he's going to get dunked on with the Sandcastle again. That Cataclysm locks in place. Enough for the Hextech Ultimatum. Knock up from Angel's good. Shield of Durand locks him down again.
Have the LGD advantages. The big issue here is Suning have already cracked through that top tier 1. They're very quickly going to add that top tier 2 under their belts as well. And Bin now is going to have the opportunity to swap around and start making his way through these bottom lane turrets.
If he lives though, because Lilting Lullaby with Counter-Strike already on, he's stuck in the middle. Teleport being burned by Longxing. Hook shot, wall shot over the wall. He doesn't have Hextech Ultimatum. Bin has survived for a very long time, but Gold Card enables that kill. No, they actually rebroadcast. There's a Chinese stream of LEC is pulled in. Peanuts are going to have a bit of a trouble. True Shot Barrage. Shield of Durand. Good night. Peanuts dead. He got, sorry for Lilia. Like,
cosplay.
Actually, cosplay skin. It's Kramer. Good dodge away here, but the final hour being burnt. Solar Flare dodged away from flashes here. Kramer wants the Vayne play, but Bin just dunks him. And Suning now with the shutdown in a choke. Bin ready to spin as they get the win on the Dragon, and Peanut has returned. He's on a ward, moving to his red buff. Cataclysm down. Peanut, you picked the wrong time to start farming your jungle.
Kind of picked the wrong champion as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this Lilia. I know it's really good in LEC, but in the meta...
That delivery. It was very quick, out of the base, and not really worth the distance. This Arcane Shift over the wall. Xie gets a gold card down. Death Sentence lay it on. The CC great onto Juan Fong, but he still doesn't die. MR Shield does a bit of work. Shield of Durand's there. Cataclysm onto 4 people. Bin runs in for the Counter-Strike, and We get a big team fight. First one of the series. That's proper. This was some cheeky behavior. I think they're too late. Destiny spots it out. Suning get Baron. The 5-head, bigger than Jason's cone has taken. Bin now behind enemy lines. So he's relying on the hook shot, wall shot, but Suning now being spotted out. Death Sentence is there. Bin jumps in anyway. Mark might die here with the flay. The solo flay layered down. There's the ulti again. SOFM over the wall and Kramer just dead. It looks like LGD are like, whatever, I think we've lost this one. And that'd be right with the Hextech ultimatum. He'll drop as well. Bin wants to keep going forward, takes the turret shots. Angel can't get the Justice Punch, but she is dead here. Wins of war. Does exactly that. And Suning absolutely bewildered them.
2 dead for Suning, 3 for LGD. Suning pick up this mid lane turret. Pino's trying to remove the wave, but he's going to have fun himself removed very short.
We've got the Yakety Sax coming forward. I wonder how long it'll last. Winds of War. Peanut pretty fast. And we're going to keep going with the Justice Punch. Meanwhile, I think Suning.
Peanut's going to keep getting the speed up off his Q. Snipes! Not
oh, my
quite.
lord. Let's go. Play the music. Winds of War finally gets him. Makes me, saying...
on casting was he wants to be the friend who you're sitting on the couch with. And, like, he just had all the knowledge that he's sharing with you. I took a lot of that to heart, but Longshin's taken a lot of whacks from his staff to the face.
Yeah, Penis just walked over the wall, though. Justice Punch denied with a good death. Then Soulflare layers down, and down goes Angel as Bin runs in with the Counter-Strike. Hextech Automatum kills him, though. And Suning, one by one, the Ants go marching in. Cataclysm, though, hits 4 people once again, and Huanfeng is free-firing in the backline. I think LGD could be too far behind, because Huanfeng now going to 1v5, but gets layered down, and LGD, amazing, he didn't dodge all the skill shots, just kind of did damages. Destiny now going to be used, and Destiny's children seem to be Suning as they walk into choke. Hextech ultimatum goes to Huanfeng in the backline, ulti from the Galio as well, and Lungshing may regret that decision.
I think is a good answer, but either way, Suning are going to crack the base here.
At the very least, try and force one of the last plays. Inhibitor will be busted wide shut, wide open, wide shut. Yep, that's English. It's interesting, someone like myself who, just for the meme, is Suning going to start this one. Destiny spots them all out over the wall to Lungshing his Bin. He's got the Counter-Strike at the ready, but a good timing on the hook shot, wall shot, while Suning turn meanwhile, and Bin runs in anyway. Golden is here with the ultimate from Angel. Again, Counter-Strike just jumps on in, and he kills them. Lungshing to return, and Bin's healed up thanks to Triumph. Once again, Counter-Strike onto Peanut. The Solar Flare won't save his life, and that was an outclassing, you have to say. Suning have done well with SOFM, a double flag and drag. Good night, LGD.
But Kramer is alive.
Oh,
this is the moment. The final hour is up, and it's the final hour in this series. Kramer, a man on a mission. One job, to kill Suning.
Well, failure's not an option, Dagda. As Dwayne says, it's just a step. With 4 people in front of the Nexus, make it 5. Kramer needs to kite this one out the final hour. Counter-Strike's there, and here we go. The first one, the tumble away, and Bin's going to come back on in. Back to the fountain, he heals up. This is still doable. Kramer, to make Worlds, needs to wait 3 days. But the rest of the team coming through, and Kramer gets stunned up, and, well, Vane's dead. And like Dwayne says, you don't need directions. Just point yourself to the top and go. And Suning did exactly that in this 3rd place match. What a series this was tonight.
For translation. Congratulations on this victory of Suning. And we have invited SOFM.
恭喜苏宁拿下我们今天的比赛，也是夺得了我们本次夏季赛的季军嘛。今天也非常特别，很少有我们的一位选手能在同一场比赛。
And for today's matchup, all the 3 games you have been the MVP. You've got 3 MVP.
你在打野位呢，经常会有一些比较骚气十足的套路，比方说今天
And actually,
冲皇子呀，还有
you have gotten the Jarvan as well as previously you have gotten like Ignite Greaves. So do you have some tips that you want to share to the audience? If you want to do some carry junglers, you just try to do farmings. And also for champions like Jarvan, actually I don't have some special tips. It's just like play carry champions, you just do farmings in the early phase, and then for Jarvan or Set, you just help the laning players. And in game 1, you're able to get a perfect comeback. Actually, the opponents have a very huge lead in the early phase. Actually, all of us thought it's very hard to get a comeback. But we try to play aggressively and grab the opportunities. And so sometimes we even put ourselves in danger to grab the opportunities. And also, after one team fight in game 1, you are able to grab the victory. And also, you perform so well. So, what game strategy you guys made in game 1? The opponents got the Caitlyn composition, but we got the Wukong. And also for Set, I will handle this. So who's the shot caller in game 1? We have our own understandings as a whole, so we just made a shot calling together. And in game 2, you have chosen Kayn. Actually, it's rarely seen in LPL stage. Last time you have chosen that champion should be in 2000, about 3 years ago. So could we know the reason for that choice? In the 5th picks, I think I want to choose a carry champion. That's why I just have chosen Kayn. So, how about her game strategy in that champion? So I just do farming in the early phase. With the red buff, it's very easy for me to play the game. So we are looking forward for Kayn, to see Kayn more in LPL, on the LPL stage. And although you are able to get the victory against LGD, you are going to face them again in the regional qualifiers. So do you feel more confidence to play against them? Actually, we have more confidence, and after today's game, like our mid laners and our players, we are more confident, and we have a very good synergy, and we are going to have more practices. So could you predict the score of the regional qualifiers? I think it depends on our conditions on that day. I'm not sure. So, thank you again, and this is the end of the interview.